Broadcasting live from Youngville, North Carolina and Ontario, Canada, this is Got Mead Live, a weekly show where Vicky Rowe and AJ Aramutz bring you the mead news, meadery info, and mead-making discussions from all over, talking with mead makers, mead owners, industry mavens, and influencers. This is Got Mead Live, a weekly podcast about mead and the people who love it and where the mead world is going. And now here are your hosts, Got Mead owner Vicky Rowe and mead and wine maker AJ Aramutz.
Live from the rolling den of the puppies of the apocalypse, which is, I don't even know where the hell, but probably somewhere in West Texas right now. The TARDIS in Florida, Melbourne down under, and the Bunny Pen in Ottawa, Canada. It's Got Mead Live. Welcome to the show. This week we are going to be talking with Mary Izett. She is the author of Speed Brewing, so if you want to learn how to ferment fast and good, this is the woman you want to talk to. And it's a pretty good book. I've just been able to skim it so far. I've got to go back and read it more thoroughly, but it looks pretty awesome. And she's a co-host of the heritage radio show Fuhmentaboudit. In my head, I'm thinking, what does that sound like? Fuhmentaboudit. And it's a show about fermenting everything. So not just beer, wine, cider, or mead, but about fermenting sauerkraut and kombucha and Lord knows what all else. So another show that I got to add to my list of things I want to listen to. But she's pretty awesome. She's a BJCP judge. She's a past president of the New York Brewing Club, and she's just been doing this, that, and the other thing, and just getting into all kinds of stuff. So I think we're going to have a lot of fun having her on the show. But yeah, we are here, and all of us are actually here, which is kind of interesting. AJ's back.
First time in a while, eh?
Yeah, right. AJ's back from her dunk in the lake, and Manny's here, and Hamish actually was able to squeeze out time in the middle of his day. He's been busier than crap lately, so this is cool. So what are we drinking?
I've got a relatively boring Corona. Unfortunately, it's what was there.
It was handy.
I've never had an interesting Corona, so that's
Burn.
I agree.
Yeah, well, okay. So smart guy, what are you drinking, Hamish?
Me, I'm not drinking anything. I've had 2 coffees already this morning in the last hour and a half, and on site there is an alcohol ban, so I'm screwed.
Ah, yeah, you kind of are.
And not the fun way.
Yeah, right? What about you, AJ?
I've got a decaf iced coffee, and someone read that and said, and the point is, oh, shut up, I have to sleep tonight. Yeah. And honestly, it's mostly about the ice cubes. I don't have air conditioning.
All right, there you go. Well, I am
but yeah, no booze because I just took drugs for headache.
Well, gosh, I guess I have to carry the drinking part of the show for everybody because I don't
you're a
count
surrogate liver.
Alcohol.
As for you,
Corona's not really alcohol, so yeah,
no,
I am. I hooked up with a bunch of the Arizona peeps when I was there, amongst them Carvin Wilson. And Carvin brought this amazing bottle of rose mead with orange peel, and I don't even know what all in it, and it is so good. It's got all this fruit and rose in the nose, and it's so smooth, and just the right amount of sweetness with rose and orange notes. It's amazingly long finish. So good. And there was half a bottle left after the tasting, and he let me take it with me. So I was like, yes, So I've got exactly one glass of that. So I don't want to follow it with anything else because I don't know that anything could follow it. It's just that good. So thank you, Carvin. I love you. Tell Robin I love her too. I got to meet Robin. She came with them. It was awesome. It was really nice. And get this, he was having this big mead party because Robin told him that he had to reduce the amount of mead that was floating around the house. And so the big mead party was the day after we left the area. So he's like, you're going to come to the party, right? And I'm like, I'd love to, but we leave Saturday. And he's like, stay an extra day. And I'm like, if I could, I would. God. I was like, geez, I missed an epic mead party and and barbecue at Carvin's. And so I'm just going to find out when the next one is, in which time that we're going to be traveling, and we're just going to go out to Arizona, and we'll just stay in the area. So it was really cool getting a chance to see him and Robin. So, okay, you can listen to us live on the Got Mead website at gotmead.com/blog. Just click Got Mead Live Radio Show. There's always a live player there. Or you can listen to us live as well on the show player on our Facebook page at facebook.com/gotmead. If you're mobile and want to listen to us after the fact, you can catch us on iTunes, SoundCloud, TuneIn, Stitcher, and Spreaker. So we're in lots and lots of places. Replays are available.
And welcome to David and Bob, who are on the back channel live chat with us at the moment.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Bob.
Yeah, I'm going to see David. I'm going to see David later this week. Looking forward to that, too. Okay, so we're blah 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 blah. Replays are available on Got Mead, Spreaker, SoundCloud, iTunes, and Stitcher, all the way back to the beginning of the show. So you can, and Spreaker, of course, and you can catch them all the way back to our first episode there. If you want to talk to us, you can catch us on gotmead.com and just put your mouse over Got Mead Live Radio Show. There'll be a drop down where you can send in a question. If you want to hit us up on the Mead group, Facebook.com/gotmead is the page. Facebook.com/groups/gotmead is our group. And then Twitter, we are at gotmeadnow. And if you want to call, and assuming that Skype doesn't pitch hissy fits like it's been doing lately about call-ins, you can call us at 803-443-MEAD. That's 803-443-6323. Thanks to everybody who's become a patron member in the last week or so. We really appreciate it because all of the storage on the various services and the software and everything does cost money, even though we are all so totally awesome that we volunteer our time. And if you like what you hear, if you like what you see on Got Mead, if you like what you see on the Got Mead social media properties, consider the possibility of paying $30 a year to become a patron and, help keep the thing going. That's where the funds for Got Mead come from. So, consider possibly doing that. And at $30 a year, hey, I don't know about y'all, but, I probably spend more than that on just this and that every month. Not coffee, because I don't drink that. So, but anyway, so much activity going on in the live feed right now. All kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah.
I know it's distracting from the actual audio.
I know, right? It's like, wait, what? Huh? So, okay, Mary looks like she's online, so we're going to go ahead and get her in to the call here. And here we go.
There she is.
Yeah, there she is.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi, Mary.
Hi.
This is Vicky and AJ and Hamish and Manny from Got Mead Live.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
Very
Can you hear me okay?
Yep, we can hear you
Yep.
just great.
Perfect.
I
I'm gonna
love that picture you have on
Yeah,
your
it's a great
Skype.
picture.
It's awesome.
We have a live chat going on too, Mary, and I'm just sending you the link via Skype for that if you want to join in. I'm trying to type and talk at the same time. I never was very good at that.
Yeah, some people post questions on there, so if you can see them, it'd be great.
Yeah. Oh, okay. She's got no PC. She's just... Oh, no, that's Hamish can't see. He's got no PC. Sorry, I can jump back and forth between groups, too. Never mind. Oh, okay. So, Mary, welcome to the show. We're happy to have you on here. Bob's been after me for weeks to get you on here, so I'm really glad that I was finally able to find a week that worked for you.
Yeah.
But tell us a little bit. I don't know. A lot of people know you, but a lot of people don't. So tell them, because we've got your background that you sent us. But tell them a little bit about how you came to be a fermentator.
I guess, well, I had dabbled in fermentation many, many years ago when I was younger. And then I finally got around to homebrewing in 2006, early 2006. That coincided quite nicely with a series of BJCP, so beer judge certification program classes that were given by the New York City Homebrewers Guild. So I joined those in February of that year and fell rapidly down the rabbit hole. I was the least experienced brewer in the class and the only female, actually. So I had a lot of catching up to do. And I took the BJCP exam in June, and by then was completely hooked on all things homebrewing.
Doesn't take much.
I always tell people, welcome to your new hobby, obsession, something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Run away. Yeah. Yeah. Kiss your budget goodbye.
And space and time.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Yes, except, so at the time, though, I was living in a 600 square foot Brooklyn apartment.
Oh, God.
Oh, dear God.
So I actually, so I was brewing on the stove. Actually, at that time I'm in a different apartment now, so, which we'll get to eventually at some point. But I had a shared backyard, so I actually was able to brew outside at that point in the nice weather. Obviously, New York City is pretty cold in the winter, or nice weather. Not in the winter, so I would go back inside in the winter. But there was some point where I wanted to get a chest freezer to ferment in, and I actually downsized my couch so I could fit my chest freezer into so I was able to control fermentation temps. So yes, that's the kind of situation we're looking at in New York City, and that's actually pretty important because that is what led to my current fermentation status, and my book and everything is brewing in a smaller size New York City apartment.
Oh wow! So that's really cool. So your spatial situation kind of led you into a whole different area. That's kind of neat.
Yep, for sure.
That is cool. So what were you fermenting before you came to be brewing? I mean, were you just everything else or what?
Yeah, I had made bread before. I think I had done some other ferments. I remember I made ginger ale in the past, but that was about it. Other than that, I wasn't really fermenting anything. So I had dabbled in things, but not really got into the whole fermentation thing, I guess.
I've got a girlfriend that actually runs a business around fermentation for health. So it's things like sauerkraut and, like that, and kombucha and so forth and so on. But yeah, she actually teaches classes in it. So it's caught my eye when Bobby was telling me that you ferment like everything that can be.
Yes. Now, yes. And it's it's cool. I mean, we've been fermenting for a very, very long time as humans, and around the world, people ferment whatever they have on hand so that they can extend the life of it. And, yes, it can give some extra health benefits or, more flavor, all kinds of good reasons to ferment stuff. And it's cool to see it kind of coming back around in this country particularly.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is picking up speed. So
everywhere,
How long before you discovered mead? Were you doing beer for a while after you took your BJCP?
Yeah, so I was doing beer for a while. I started writing about beer, so I got more into I'd been drinking craft beer. That's what kind of got me into homebrewing, because I have a science background, so I would, go to these beer tastings and talk to my local bottle shop guy, and everybody kept asking me, why don't you homebrew? Like, it's insane that you don't homebrew. So I started homebrewing, and I kind of slowed down for a bit. I was dating this guy that was not out of state, and so I kind of slowed down the homebrewing for a little bit and got back into it, I think around like 2010, and I got really big into sours. So I had a shared basement, and my neighbors were super cool in Brooklyn. So at some point, I think I had 16 or 17 Carboiser jugs in my shared basement, and at that point I was like, yeah, I need to maybe find something else to make other than these sour beers, because they were all, they